Okay, I think we are live. What is up, big noobs? It's time for the event. Oh, I need to actually post the stream in Discord really fast. I forgot about that. Let me go do that. Okay. But you guys ready for another event, baby? Yeah, I'm in Discord. And in Loomian Legacy. Videos, stream. Is there a Gardrone? Scarb? Oh, there's a Scarb. Nice. Okay, what is up, big noobs? Bring back the old cinema design? You are out of your mind if you think that's a good idea. It is not a pretty sight. It really isn't. What time does it start? It should start in, like, on the hour. So, like, what, 15-ish minutes? Something like that. I need to dump these Loomians in my PC box really fast. So yeah, I am not prepared at all for this event, so we're probably gonna have to, like, spend some time rallying some things once the update comes out. Nerd Dorgo? Yep, what the heck? When are the changes discussed in the last livestream planned to be implemented? You'd have to be a bit more specific, Josh. I have no idea what changes you're talking about. I have no idea. Does it look like I've been sweating a lot? It's been, like, pretty warm today. Not too bad. Not too bad. Change Storm Summon to do something with Thunderstorm. I might eventually. I just don't need to do that right now. We don't have the weather items, so the weather right now isn't, like, super good to run, to be honest. And Zulong doesn't necessarily need any buffs either, so there's just no need to right now. I mean, all changes will specifically... Oh, those are for the next season. Those aren't coming for like 2 months. Like, those balance... Whenever we do balance changes, is always for the next rank season. No, like, that's in, like, what, 1.5 months? Whenever this PvP rank season ends, is when those changes will happen, most likely. So yeah, nowhere near that right now. Will we share Storm Summon? No, Storm Summon is signature for Zulong. All of the starters have 2 signatures. Their final evolution, like Evo move, and the middle stage Evo move are signatures. Nothing else is gonna get lows. Yeah, Strength Sap Sinogre got cancelled. Every time that I do one of those balance changes lists, especially this early on, it's just like get reactions, like see if people like these ideas or not. Because someone brought it up in the last stream, I decided to put it on the list. I actually didn't even realize it was like that strong. So it makes sense now why a lot of people have been asking for it, because it would be pretty like broken on quite a lot of Loomians. But yeah, I put it on the list, just like gather feedback, and people really did not like it. So I took it off. Pretty simple. If you do a Nuzlocke, how many encounters can you get in Route 9? I don't really know how Nuzlocke rules work. It's been a while since I've done a Nuzlocke run. Like, a long while. In a game with 25% stab, that guy's not dying. Yeah, but like that head on top of, like, it has pretty good bulk. It's got a decent speed tier for like a bulky Loomian. It can actually hit you pretty hard, and then on top of that as well, it has spikes. Everything involved is probably like not a good idea. If it was something like Cinemoth, it would probably be completely fine. Like a good amount of like a quad weakness, not the best defensive typing, Like, nothing about it is, like, super great. That would have been fine, but yeah, Sinogre doesn't need something like that. Make it Booner's signature move? Oh yeah, definitely. The only issue is, no matter how I introduce that move, Hackmons is gonna be awful to play against. Give Slivice Double Sting. Slivice and Double Sting? Do snakes sting? Am I dumb? I don't think I've ever heard of snakes stinging people. Like, I've heard about them, like, biting people, but I won't really say that's a sting. Technically, bites can sting. I mean, yeah, but double sting is like completely different. Like, they have a stinger that they're stinging you with. So I don't think it makes sense. That's why the only Loomians with double sting are what? Terrafly, Soul Nectar, and I think Buzzlin is getting it with the new season, maybe. Is Gardrone gonna get Zip Zap? I don't want to add more pivot to the game right now, and I honestly don't think Gardrone needs it yet. We can save that for a later date. I think Gardrone is going to be pretty nuts eventually anyway, like it's getting more moves. Eventually, I want to get those freaking item or typing change items added into the game. Those are going to be nasty. It already has the hover ability. It's getting Bitter Cold, Raging Flame, Stun. I don't think it needs Zip Zap on top of all of that, to be honest. I just don't. Krakaloa's soul move is bugged. How so? Man, you will need to give me a little bit more info than just saying it's bugged. That could mean in so many different ways. When is the event? In 10 minutes. We probably will get a pop-up timer any second. I'll go join a public server though. What's up, Krilla? How is the requested experience full? I joined a random server. Roblox? What the heck? There we are. I just don't think this shows up in VIP servers. When do we get the huge lore update? I think like I guess technically you could count like every story update as a lore update, I guess. Like most of the time we try and sprinkle a little bit of lore into the game, even if it isn't directly through the related story. I miss like doing all of like the pyramind stuff like behind walls. That was awesome. Like where you'd actually like glitch out of the map to find it. Where was that actually? Let's go find that really fast. Was that? I think it was Sephirite, right? Rogasol Vesperat? No. No. I don't know about that one, man. I really don't know about that one. What's up, Josh? How's it going? I believe, if I remember correctly, it's gonna free cam. Isn't it? Is it through here? No. This way. Yeah, I think it's out here. There we are. I missed stuff like this. This stuff was awesome. Oh, and then we also like in the same area. Ladder up here. And then we got the Phage Knots evolution. Like that type of stuff is awesome. Oh, press buff. I don't think Dusket needs a Nulla buff. I think Dusket is pretty solid now, to be honest. Krakaloa's soul move should burn, and it doesn't. I don't think it does. Let me check. I don't think it does. What was it called again? Eruption? Nope. It doesn't have a chance to burn. So, I don't know where you got the info from, but it shouldn't burn. Give Garabantis Tamp back. Gonna have to say no. People are wanting me to take Tamp off of Gastroke. I don't think it's a good idea to give it to something technically stronger. Can I buy you the new Luna Snow skin? I haven't seen what that is. Which one's that? Mind type Vari? I think all of the Varis have been done for a while, like typing wise and designs. I've started balancing them, like giving them their stats, abilities. I think some of them I might have done moves as well. Look it up? Okay, then I already know that I'm not gonna do that on stream. With how you guys are reacting, I'll just not. No, I don't think Spreeza needs Battering Ram. Just because it's a bug type with a good melee defense stat doesn't automatically mean it should get that move. Like, that move should not be like super common. Air-type Vari? There is an air-type Vari already. It's Zephyllon. I forgot how you get it, though. How do you get Zephyllon? Do you have to level it up in the Strong Gust Weather? I think, maybe? Like, in the Wind Weather? Yeah? Okay. Wait, we already got an air-type one. Give Seer Knight Blaze of Glory. I'll think about it. Why do you want it low? Like, why? Can we give Ragoon Fadeaway? I think Fadeaway is a... Is it a contact move? Let me double check. That one might be a contact move. Let me check. Spirits. Fade away, fade away. It is a contact move, so no. No, it's not happening. That means it can steal an ability or an item and then pivot at the same time. It's not happening. Ragoon cannot get fade away. That would be pretty annoying. I don't know if I would say broken, but it would be really annoying. You get a pivot to get momentum, and then you're also stealing an item or an ability, depending on which ability you have. Sounds way too annoying. Hydroblast and Frostblast. Akalos? Not a terrible idea. Maybe. Does Akalos even need a buff low, if we're being honest? Akalos is still one of the Loomians of all time. Hydro slash on Venusaur? No. Venusaur has enough slashing moves. It doesn't need more. Not every Loomian with like a Power Jaws ability or a Power Slash ability, not all of them are gonna get like a full 3 or 4 moves for their ability. He gets a set with 2. And then you get what? Mega Punch? Ragoon is really bad right now. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's the issue, though. Ragoon is a Loomian that is like... It's like teetering the line of between like being balanced, but bad, or being broken. It is constantly back and forth, crossing that line. Like, there was like an entire metagame where it was, you would actually bring Ragoon, and you would bring Kleptyke to steal 2 abilities, because it was guaranteed. People used to run Quick Pounce and Chase Down on Ragoon and Kleptyke, just to steal 2 things abilities to render them kinda useless. Mocho is really good right now. I don't know if I'd say really good, but it's definitely the best it's ever been. Soulburst Icicle might get unbanned in the future. I don't know when. Revenine buff? Revenine... It has Phantom Blast and Flare Blast, right? I'm pretty sure. I mean, Revenine is still like probably the best revenge killer in the game, right? I guess you have got Servalin now as well, but I still think Revenine is probably better. I think the main issue with Revenine, Luminami and Infernix are running around now, so maybe that's not gonna help it. You don't look too pale today? Yeah, it's kind of warm today. It is pretty warm. Can we give Gardrone energize or peace of mind or brain exercise? We'll see. We'll see. Gardrone already has like a lot of buffs planned. I would rather wait until lows come out and then take it from there. Giving it everything at once is a bad idea, and we already have done that before with like Servalin and stuff. Like Servalin got too many buffs at one time, made it broken. What was a Nuller Loomian we gave everything to, and it was broken right off the get-go? Trumbull, I would say yeah, Trumbull kind of get everything it really needed. Banoke? Maybe? Banoke? Was pretty... Wrestling was another one. Wrestling got Rogue Assault, all of the elemental punches, way too good. Banoke had, what, Chase Down, Preemptive Strike, Raging Tackle, Rogue Assault. This one was pretty good. Akuda? Nah. Mutagun on... okay, actually, not Mutagun on release. I don't think Mutagun had Quick Punch on release. I think Quick Punch Mutagun came at a later date because so many people asked for it, and it immediately was a bad idea. But yeah, Quick Punch Mutagun was not necessary at all. No, I don't think Quick Punch came on release. Like, whenever it got Quick Punch, I don't think people realized, like, how strong it actually was. So it took a while for it to start popping off, but once people figured out how good it is, it was downhill from there. Trying to, like, counter that was annoying. You needed a Vesperato on all of your teams. And I think that was actually the same metagame where Ticlipse was very common as well. What about Ragoon? I don't know if Ragoon did it already have Baffle? I don't remember. I don't want to keep giving things pivot. Not everything needs pivot. Like U-Typhoon? No. Get out of here, man. U-Typhoon is not getting pivot. Not everything needs pivot. Okay. Not a hub. I don't think we have high jump kick yet. We could maybe get a move similar to that later in the future. Route 7. Plunge Verinosaur. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. What's up, William? How's it going? Both Terridescent. Terridescent's in a weird spot. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just that there are better Loomians for it right now. Have you heard about the Gardrones that escaped our laboratory? We got a little carried away when we were upgrading them. Good grief, what a mess they've caused. Anyway, I'm recruiting the assistance of all the Loomian trainers I can get. I welcome you to join us in demolishing these oversized Gardrones. In fact, if you can defeat one Gardrone of each elemental core, I'll give you a couple of rewards. Give it a shot, and come tell me when you've done it. Okay, then. We gotta beat some Gardrones. You promised me Imperious Solbrus? Heck, I did not say that. I did not say that. Okay, those look pretty good. Okay, which Gardrone should we take on first? Oh yeah, just ignore the amount of calls I have. I did a lot of Scob killing back in the day when I wanted magnets. I don't know why I didn't trade for them, but I just knocked out a bunch of them. Ice is probably the easiest, I'm not gonna lie, by far, not even close. Okay, so for ice, I don't have like the best Loomians really to fight this, so we might have to like spend some time rallying. Quad resist metal, quad resist ice, probably good. Is there a better move than flaming kick? Boiling press. I kind of want this ability, or like this one, but I don't want this ability. What are you? No, your secret ability as well. Also, William with another 50 months membership. What an absolute big noob, big nerd. Let me go to the Raider Loomians that I've got. Hoganosh? Maybe. Maybe. Perhaps. Sure, I'll bring that, and then I'll bring an Corruptedodds, I think. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I need to go look. Oh, I have 2 soul bursts. I'm an idiot. I have 2 soul. Okay. Sure, I'll just bring this, I guess. Okay, let's try and beat all of these then. Ice first. Why did ice lose the simple resist? We were trying to like buff the simple type, but I think I went a little bit too overboard with it. Oh, Pyrolon, duh. Pyrolon probably would be actually good for this. So yeah, as you guys can see, Gardrone got a model update. Oh, I need to move my camera. Doubles camera. And that looks good, right? Yeah. I'm not blocking anything now. Oh, I only have flaming kick. I don't have boiling press, so we're just gonna have to get lucky for this. Actually, wait, no, I can just put my camera down here. Perfect. You got the One Torch banner first. I'm such a gamer. Nice. Can you nerf Mutagun? It's been way too good in tournament play recently. I don't really know how I would nerf Mutagun, to be honest. Like, what is the main issue with it? Because it probably is on Frost Punch. So it's probably just its stab moves, but it already has like pretty weak moves. Like maybe Body Crash, but I don't know. Make telekinetic sweep contact? That makes no sense, Slow, with how it works, so I don't know. There's no reskins and no soul burst. Nope. We didn't want to do a reskins in the wild because hunting fatigue. We thought it probably wasn't a good idea to do another hunting event. Although I guess we'll see what people think of that. Yeah, I keep missing my flaming kick. This isn't fun. The heck. Also, we're not going to do a soul burst for Gardrone in events. I don't think it would have been a good idea to lock soul burst Gardrone behind an event. That should be like a main game soul burst that you can get whenever. Did I miss twice in a row? I think I did. Nice. Hey, okay, we got the Tyrex art. Nice. This update introduces all of like the item changes for I guess electric. Wait. Electric next. This update introduces all of the items that Gardrone gets now, like all of the signature items. And then the raid, you can get like a lot of loot from them. So you like all of the raids can give you a bunch of the just like the scarf drops in general. You can get shards, gummies because we don't have a shop either. All of the artworks from the art contest that we did like what, a month ago, 2 months ago now. Make Soul Gardrone craftable with skull parts. That necessarily wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't know if it'd be worth doing that right now. Oh, I'm so dead. No! Damn it. You got a black screen? Press F9, see if there's like any red text. Okay, hit him with Hellstorm. Yeah, the event is only the raids. Are there any new skins? No. I said earlier, we didn't do reskins. We thought it probably wouldn't be a good idea to have a nuller hunting event right after like the last one that we just did. That was like a pretty long one, we went into a nuller one. What does each item do on Gardrone? I can show you after we beat... Let's beat all of the normal ones first, and then we'll go over them. His coverage is too good to get a 50% on both stabs. For what? Oh, Heavy Fist? Oh, I mean, we can think about it. I don't think it really needs it right now, but I haven't really seen it pop off. So, I don't know. The gem-recolored Gardrone's missed opportunity? Well, I mean, did people actually want more reskins though? Because from what I've seen the community talk about, they really didn't want another hunting event. Okay, gummies, power fruit, and we got Forsaken art, nice. Well, the abilities, all of them have hover, so you can hit them with electric type moves. Oh, earth type moves, I mean. I mean, yeah, obviously people want the story, but I mean, it's gonna take us some time to do that. So we want to give people something to do while they wait. Everybody wanted a hunting event. I heavily disagree. From what I saw, everybody did not want a hunting event. Like people, the amount of like comments I saw in like the Discord or like Twitter replies, it was, we do not want a hunting event again. So, yeah. I don't know about that one. If people are like saying that they want a hunting event, I can relay it to Lando and T-Redim, I guess, and we'll see what we can do. But I just don't know. I think it's a little bit too soon since the event just released. Any new code? If there is any new codes, I think it should have been posted on Twitter, but I'm not sure. I don't deal with that type of stuff. Do I play Grow a Garden? I played it like once. That was probably about it. Stop missing? I can't, bro. What do you want from me? I'm using a Seer Knight. I need to like actually rally Loomians for these fights. Is it 95%? I thought it was 90%. Well, I died, so great. Love to do it. You guys could have done the same thing with the Get Close but Gardrones. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously we could have done that, but again, you're missing the point. I just said that the reason why we didn't want to do a hunting event was because everybody was saying how much they didn't want one. Bro, an ice type to a fire raid? I mean, hey, what was that about an ice type? It hit it really hard, okay? It hit it really freaking hard. Okay, there's all of the normal raids done. Okay, so now if we talk to the NPC. No, I don't want to upgrade, I want... Oh! Okay, I'm done. Here you are, great job. We get 5 boost tokens, and... we get a badge. Okay, so now with that done, we get to unlock the nightmare difficulties. These ones are, I would say, probably pretty difficult. The ice one, I will let you know, the ice one is by far the easiest, but it has a bigger health multiplier than the electric one, for example, just to give you a warning. What can I do here? I definitely don't have the best team for this, to be honest. Actually, let me go get a Pyrolin. Instead of, like, maybe a Seer Knight. Oh yeah, I'll go over the items. Let me just get a Pyrolin really fast. I think I went past it. I did. Very robust. You'll probably do for now. Actually, wait, we don't even need the melee defense. We can just put it all in range attack. Yeah, and I'll have that instead of the Seer Knight, I guess. Okay, let's go over the items then really quick. Oh, actually, do you know what I forgot? I forgot to post them in the Discord server. I have a list of all of them. Let me go post them in all the Discord so you guys can just read that as well. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, Loomian. Battle changes. Battle changes. New Scarb items. Okay. There we are. So they're all in the Discord server as well. So, we got the scrap metal, which is basically drop of youth. Oh, wait. There we are. We got the scrap metal, which is basically drop of youth, but only for Scarb and Valens. So, if you want to like use like a Little Cup team, or like if you're playing in like a Little Cup format. Actually, do Little Cup formats have item rules? Like, can you bring duplicate items or not? If you can't, you technically can have 2 drop of use on a team, I guess, Len. I'm not actually sure about that, though, because I don't play it myself. The spare cable will restore some of his health. This is, like, milkshake. If your Gardrone goes under half health, you'll get 25% of your max health back. Oh, item clause is still there for a Little Cup? Okay, nice. So yeah, that gives you 2 drop of use, I guess. Clear Lens will make all of your moves perfect accuracy. I call it 101% accurate. So all of your moves will no longer miss, and they'll also bypass dodge as well. The Power Core is basically a Power Cuss item, so all of your moves will be 20% stronger, but they'll cost 25% more energy. The Quantum Core is like an energy orb, so all of your moves are going to cost 25% less energy. And then you have all of the cores, like the Freezer Core, Voltaic Core, and the Flame Core. These are going to give Gardrone a new typing. So if you hold the Freezer one, Gardrone will become a Metal Ice type. The Voltaic Core will make it Metal Electric. and the flame one will make it metal fire type. So yeah, obviously the biggest items that you actually want are the type cores. These are by far the best ones for them. I don't see Gardrone being that good in tournament play. It might get better once it gets all of the new moves with the new season. Like what, it's getting Bitter Cold, I think I wrote down as well. So like it might get better. I know that a lot of people want me to give it Zip Zap, but I really don't think it needs Zip Zap, to be honest. It sounds really annoying. Do I have a health amulet? This probably isn't the best, but we can give it a try. We can give it a try. Ice one first, though. Definitely. Ice one first. How did you get in? I didn't even open it up yet. What do cables do? That is milkshake. If you go under 50% health, you'll get a 25% health back. Yeah. Home time. Also, I got a stupid arrow stuck on my screen. Damn it. Nice. Good damage. Wrestle might honestly be the play. I got frozen. I am so mad. He froze me immediately. You suck, man. You suck. Wait, I'm level 38? Oops. Oh. That's my beds. Bro, just carry me, okay, really quick. Carry me, man. This isn't a raid pyramind. I just grabbed one from the PC box. Yeah, whoops. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What is Shard Storm? It's a new metal type move that hits both opponents. It is mostly just for the raids. Nothing gets it. Damn, I did so much damage. I did so much damage right there. I'm just gonna like Pyro and go down. A lot of people are saying the event is mid, but I doubt it'll even beat all the raids. Well, I mean, no, the event has only just came out. I am telling you, no one has beaten all of the nightmare modes. No. Like, guarantee nobody has done it yet. I should probably magnify, but I don't know if I live, so I'm just gonna hit it. Speeder did? Speeder be all three of the nightmare ones, or do you mean the normal ones? Make sure to bring a Loomian with Crackaloa with Combustible to fight the fire one. Why Crackaloa? Ow. Yeah, actually, why Crackaloa? Page Knot is pretty good for all the raids. It might be decent. I don't know about, like, great. Soulburst Gardrone come in? No, this event was to introduce all of the items. And to not, like, make people have to hunt again. Ow! Okay, Pyrolin, get him. Will these raids be available after the event? No. You can still get all of the items from, like, the normal scorbs, but the raid versions of them will be removed. What are the items? The scorb items, the ones that the scorb naturally drops. Can I I'm getting hard targeted here, man. What the heck? Yeah, the items are the PvP ones. All of the items that Sculpt drops naturally, like the scrap metal, spare cables, all of those now have a damage. Or, no, sorry, not a damage. All of them have a PvP function now. It's like those changes that I've made a long time ago, or planned a long time ago. Hey, yep, all me, guys. All me. All me right there. Okay, I guess we can try the fire one. This one might be a little bit tougher. I don't know how well we're gonna do here. Oh, wait. Do I have power? Okay, I have got power fruits. Okay, now I'm ready. I guess I'll just lead off with pyro up with this dudes and just hit it hard. Fire goes. I don't have like an actual team to battle these guys, so we're just using what I got. Aperture can do a lot of damage, but wrestling is definitely the better brawler type. Your soul. I don't know if your soul's a good idea. Should I set up? That's what I'm just saying. No. Why Gardrone? Wanted to give it the new model. Obviously wanted to do like all the battle changes for it. It just kind of made the most sense to do it. Brawn boost vital. All of the Gardrones have elemental bursts. Just letting you know. All of them do. That'd be really funny if you get burnt here. Your soul has Shadow Box and Vital, but still, eventually it's gonna start like nuking. I mean, I already did so much to him. Okay. So yeah, oh, actually you got a lot of health back, dang. I guess that makes a lot of sense. But for the health multipliers, the Ice Gardrone has a 3.5 times health multiplier. The Fire one has a 3 times health multiplier. And the Electric one has a 2.5. So technically speaking, the Electric one has the least health, but I think the Ice one is still easier. Just being quad weak to Brawler and Fire is pretty big. Can we get these custom designs? What do you mean, Biswell? Do you mean this, like, model? This is already in the game now. Every Gardrone looks like this. Can you give Sumobito Phantom Slash? I don't think so. Probably not. Actually, your soul's putting up a really good fight. Dang. Okay, just critical hitted. Okay, bro, chill. I want to see how much an elemental burst does to Gardrone low. Okay, it's got some more attacking stats. Let's see the damage low. Yeah, there's elemental, and that, yeah. So elemental does kind of just poop on your soul. Why did you have to say something? I wanted to see, like, if you just get one-shotted, and you do. So, I don't know. You still put in a lot of work, but maybe wrestling is just better. You've got Ace, you just do raw damage straight off the bat. You could run Ignorance, which might honestly be better. Maybe. How much speed do these Nightmare Gardrones have? The Gardrones are level 55. So if you go to the damage calculator and put in level 55, that's all you have to do for the stats. But for the health, you have to multiply their health by 2.5, 3, or 3.5, depending which one you're fighting. Ow. Okay. Bad Badger. We got this, baby. We got this. I wonder what the Gardrone saddle changes with the typing car it has equipped. We can see. Mega Punch. Oh, that does so little damage. I thought that would do way more. I really thought that would do way more. Maybe one of us should have led off with Pyrolin. I think that might have been the better idea, right? Lead up with Pyrolin, get it set up before the Gardrone gets set up. Yeah, the raid is the event, Spoofus. Damn, I just got ruins. Okay, now we've got 2 Pyrolins on the fields. You spam Pyrolin setup while I punch with Wrestling? Okay. We might be able to get through it if we get lucky. If we get lucky. I had no idea the calls had different colors. Yep, they do now, so this one's the fire one. It's just like let you know in PvP like what typing of Gardrone it is. He already crit you twice. Yeah, I'm really weak. And I got paralyzed, so I get no passive energy now. So yeah, we might be screwed. Might be screwed. It's fine, I'll solo it. Well, I freaking died, so hopefully you can. We need to like actually get a team set up. Pyrolin seems to be really good, Zlo. Super range tanky, rejuvenate, palm, fire breath. Actually, for the fire Gardrone, you probably want Boom Bash, right? I think my Pyrolin has Shrewd Blast, but we can just switch that out for Boom Bash. Boom Bash is probably good. Yeah, Pyrolin is probably good on all of the Gardrone battles, to be honest. What is that Pyrolin? That's the Alpha Pyrolin, but the crown it has on is the one you get for ranked leaderboards. I think, isn't it top 25, I think? I think the green crown is 100, the red crown is 25, and I think the blue one is top 1. Come on, Corey. Come on, man, we got this. Not in this event, Dan. We didn't want to do like a nuller hunting event, since we just did one. And there was a lot of people that were not looking forward to a nuller hunting event. Okay, you're fine. I don't know how you're fine. Oh, you're Avenger. That might be game. That might be game now. I think the description for Quantum Capture Disc has a spelling mistake. I can check that in a second. If I even have any. Does he have an increased crit rate? Nope. He's just getting so freaking lucky. Wait, why do you have Adaptive Assault? Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're still in this. We're slowly I'm not even me. I'm not even like playing the game right now. We're slowly winning this. We're slowly winning. Oh, I need to publish that. Whoops. What is Gardrone's raid speed? I can pull it up since I'm not battling. Oh. Gardrone, level 55. It has 94 speed. So yeah, it's not like super difficult to outspeed it. 94 is like pretty low for the majority of Loomians. Are the new discs permanent? They'll probably only be here for the raid. I don't know if they'll be obtainable after the event is done. No, you're so close, Corey. Come on, man. Come on. Arceus. I just pulled up the speed. I quite literally just pulled up the speed, man. Go back like 5 seconds. There is a mount. I think there is a 15% chance the Nightmare ones drop it. Shardstorm is just a double attacking move. It just has both opponents. It's just a strong metal move. That's all it is. Hey, we beat it, baby. We beat it. All me. All me, baby. All me. Okay. I guess it's time for the electric one now. Should I just lead off with Pyrolin, I guess, and start setting up? Arceus, I swear, man. Go back in the stream. I literally pulled up the speed. I'm not doing it again. You can go find it out. I like quite literally pulled it up. I quite literally did. Swanning yourself as a mount? Damn, nice. Preston, stop. Okay, stop it right now. Right now, stop it. Grimline with Vital Jab against the Ice one is great. Yeah, probably. The only issue with that one is it's not super accessible because it's an event Loomian. Ow, bro, really freaking hurts. What is the health? The Ice one has a 3.5 times multiplier. The Fire one has a 3 times health multiplier. And the Electric one has a 2.5 times multiplier. Your Power one sucks. Yeah, I'm just getting wrecked here. Has he lowered stats yet? I don't think he has. He's probably going to do that this turn, so I'll just go for another Peace of Mind, I guess. This one should get rid of my stats, if it hasn't already. Yeah, there we are. Now we do it again. Oh no. Oh no. My Prowlin's level 38. No, I max leveled it now. It's level 50 now, I'm pretty sure. We found a glitch in the raid. With what, Robert? Yeah, we max leveled it now. Will there be a part 2? I don't know if we had one intended or not. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I have enough energy for a rejuvenate. I'll go for a wait here just to get some energy back. Probably not a good idea to rest. I'll have to check it out later, Julian. I don't know if I have one of those discs or not. Oh, dazed? Bro, I'm getting like wrecked here. Stop hitting me. Probably doesn't help I'm not very clever. With how much people are hating this, you'll definitely have to pull a part 2. Well, what would people want in a part 2? Do they just want something to hunt? Is that basically it? Because I swear, people really did not want something to hunt. Hunt probably... Ah, bit my tongue. Hunt probably, there's nothing really to do in this. The rewards suck. I mean, what other items would you have wanted from the raids? Not mint, obviously. I think I have to go for a wait again, don't I? We could probably risk a rest, but I'm gonna get critical hitted, knowing my luck. Anything but the cables? Well, it has a chance to drop all of the scob items. And the spare cables aren't really taken away from any of your rarer drops. Ninja, I just said no mints. Wisp bottles, I don't know if people care enough about the wisp bottles, to be honest. But I don't know if it would have been a good idea to put them in like a raid like this. Because once someone finds like a good strategy to beat the raid consistently, it kind of makes them worthless. So I'm not sure about that one. I feel like the problem with this event is that the raids are not fun if you don't have a full box of PvP Loomians. Well, I mean, you don't necessarily need PvP Loomians. Like, yeah, PvP Loomians can help you out for the first couple of fights, but you're not consistently going to be winning the raid unless you make new Loomians dedicated for them. Is the raid drop full public right now? Not right now, it isn't. Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm trying to say, Ninja, like, I don't think just adding lows is gonna, like, make people want to do the raid more often. So I'm, like, asking... Because obviously, like, you have to have, like... You have to have, like, filler loot. So, like, all of the items, like, the... spare cables, clear lens, and the scrap metal is kind of like the filler stuff. Like, that type of stuff you're guaranteed to get every fight. Well, then some of the other items you can also get, and like the common items don't take away from them. Like, there are multiple drop tables, probably the easiest way to explain it right now. The discs don't feel rewarding, especially for long-time players. Same with the gummies. I mean, yeah, for the gummies, I just decided it would probably be a good idea to throw them in since we don't have a shop that people can buy them from. Do I just want to hit it here? Yeah, my Parlin's kind of toasts. We just wanted an event, nobody wants to do raids unless they solve it. Well, I mean, it is still an event. Why doesn't Loomian Legs have evasion lowering moves? We don't have accuracy like that in the game. Nothing in the game will increase your evasion, and nothing will lower the opponent's accuracy. It's just not fun, to put it bluntly. I mean, this is an event, though. Because it's only here for a limited amount of time, that is quite literally an event. what you mean is that it's not a hunting event. Which, again, to like emphasize, people, from what I saw, really did not want another hunting event. A volcanic core disc. So yeah, so like this clear lens, for example, just to quickly go over it, this item drop doesn't take away from these. Like the health amulet or the gummies don't take away from your drops. The cores are like not like super rare. It's like you getting a clear lens doesn't mean you aren't gonna get a core, for example. Yeah, is that all of them now? Nice. Okay, so now if we go talk to this dude, we'll get another 5 boost tokens, and we got the sculpt frame. Nice. Okay. Let me look at the item really quickly. Someone said that apparently one of the discs has a error on. Is it the quantum one? A rare type of capture disc. It is more effective at capturing wild Loomians than a hyperdisc? No. What's the misspelling for that? No, I think it's the same. That. It is more effective at capturing wild Loomian. Oh, than a hyperdisc. Yeah, I think it's meant to be than. Okay. I'm just dumb. Okay. We gotta figure out, Len, like, what are some good Loomians for this raid so we can build a team to, like, consistently beat them? Wait, do all of the elemental ones say they're good for ice? Oh. Okay, that's just a minor fix, Len. Okay, minor bugs, quantum disk description says that instead of then, and all of the type core discs say they're good at capturing ice type Loomians. Okay, I reported that in. Vesselin, why Ikazuna? Pyrolin, Restalon, and maybe something that can remove stat boosts. Yeah, Diabog probably wouldn't be too bad against like the ice one. But for the electric and fire one, Diabog probably won't be that good. I'm going to guess. Okay, let me drop off the Eruptodon and the Bar Badger. Let's get to work on some of these Loomians, Len. Does Just Night gain drain work in raids? I don't remember. Mutagun is pretty good if it doesn't hit you. Yeah, but that's asking for a little bit too much, right? Pyrolin is definitely like, yeah, we're bringing this. Oh, wait. I need, a Loomian in my party. Where's my... Bro, why can't I grab this? Okay, we want none of those. Strong personality. Can we make Pyrolin faster than Gardrone? Actually, I'm gonna quickly rejoin or just hop servers. That arrow is actually triggering me. But yeah, for all the people that are complaining about it just being a raid, what else would you have wanted in this event? I'll keep a note of what people say. Okay, reskins? Again though, do people actually want reskins? Because here's what I think is going to happen. Or actually, I guess half of it has already happened. This thing, people say they don't want this event to have reskins. The event releases, there's no reskins, people don't like that. Then for part 2, we add reskins, and then people say, ooh, there's reskins. I don't want reskins to hunt for. I swear, I honestly would not be that shocked if that happens. Mints and patches just aren't going to happen until Route 9. That should be, like, very obvious already, Ninja. Those aren't happening until Route 9. Hi, Roland. But yeah, I'll keep a note of reskins for Scorbs. And I'll relay that, I guess. Was there, like, anything else? Gardrone. 55. We actually can outspeed Gardrone with a little bit of speed investment. So let's not run Sluggish. Let's run Frail and Tender. I think that's probably worth it, right? We need 95. Yeah, I'd say that's worth it. We can outspeed Gardrone. I'm tired of events. Well, I mean, yeah, but what would you rather have? Nothing until Route 9 comes out, or something to give you something to do? I think it's fine with it being a raid event. It's just that there's little no point to redoing the raid. I mean, yes, kind of fair. It's just that right now we don't have like a lot of items really to like put in the event raid, or like raids in general. Like mints, I think would be like a good addition, or like ability capsules as well, but those aren't coming until Route 9, so we can't really put those in. Shards, they do have a chance to drop shards and power fruits already. So like from the Gardrone raids, you can get all of the Gardrone items, power fruits, shards, a mount, the new discs. I think I'm forgetting something. I might be forgetting something. Are they full shards? Yes. The raids one always give you full shards. 200, 200. And then we have what, 68? Okay. There's the Pyrolin that we want. I don't think the ability matters, does it? There's a mount? Yep, there's a mount. It's 8% from the normal difficulty and 15% from the nightmare one. Ability capsules will be coming in Route 9 at some point as well. The mint ones are like guaranteed though. Okay, so we want Fire Breath. Why did you have Adaptive Assault, Corey? What, I'll just have my webcam for now. What was Adaptive Assault for? We probably just want Fire Breath, right? I'm lazy, okay. Fire Breath, Boom Bash, Peace of Mind, Rejuvenates. Then we can put on Health Amulets. I don't think the ability matters, does it, to be honest? I'm doing a Nuzlocke, and I just lost 2 of the big 3. Your stature is all that's left. Wait, what else did you lose? Hi, Roland. Be Volcanic and get stuck for a turn? Yeah, I don't really want Volcanic. What other ability do we have? Quick Recovery, Fanning Flame. I I guess we would want fanning flame, so we are not volcanic. Bro, what? Carolyn with Mega Kick. No, Carolyn probably isn't a good idea for the raids. It's kind of too frail, you'll just kind of get one-shotted. Either by the metal type move or elemental burst, I guess. Josh, don't give us a garbage gem reskin like Scob, but that's what people are saying that they want now. People are saying that the raids aren't enough and they want a like reskin. Increasing magnet drop would be good. Let me check what the drop rate is for the magnets. The magnets have a from the nightmare difficulty. There's 2 drop chances you get. So whenever you beat the nightmare difficulty, you have a 60% chance to get a clear lens or a strong magnet, and then you have a nuller 30% chance to get a nuller clear lens or a strong magnet. Gem Cosme or? Well, I mean, because this event is already like based on Gardrones, if we were to do a reskin, it probably would be Scob's line. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ninja. I'm saying that everybody has just been talking about wanting reskins, so I don't think what he was suggesting would have been a good idea. Oh yeah, I found that out. Oofus today. It is really annoying. We'll eventually post a fix for that. It's fine, Clara. I gotta get them anyway. What other Loomians do we want then for the raids? What else do we want? I can zoom out now a little bit. Okay, 95, oh, 55, Gardrone, 55. Ignorant Wrestling, not a bad one, honestly. Not a bad one. Wrestling. We naturally outspeed it, not with sluggish low. So what, Wrestling, very brawny just to hit harder, or would we want very clever? I probably wouldn't do Ace. I would probably just do Ignorance, because it's easier to get that one. Yeah, Wrestling is pretty good, okay. Let's get an Ignorance one then. Would we want very brawny low, or would we want very clever? It might Ninja, we'll have to wait and see for that. Oh, you was Ace Gloves? I mean, we could probably just run Ignorance, very brawny gloves as well. It won't do as much damage, but it's probably good enough. What's the move for it? Because you don't have Rogue Assault anymore. Is it Pep Jab? Wrestling. You're stuck with Pep Jab? Okay. Pep Jab. Oh, actually, there is also Blaze... No, oh wait, no. The Ice one is also quad weak to Brawler. Okay, so that's all we really need then. Max out the melee attack for damage, 200 range defense, and then 96 health. And then for energy should be good enough. I think. That's probably fine. Clumsy and Tender. Okay, so let's wrestle one. What about the last one then? Adaptive Assault could fish for crits, but Pep Jab makes so you don't have to wait. Yeah, probably better. I'm not going to use Grimline because that's like an event and a roamer. I want Loomians that are like pretty easy to obtain, so like anybody could use them. Like Corruptedodds isn't necessarily bad, but I don't know if it's like the best option. I feel like there's something better. Soulburst Crack, no, because they all have elemental bursts. Like every single one of them have elemental. Normal Crack to lower might not be bad though. We get to resist the metal move. But I don't know. Clutch plush the Cephalops and call it a day. I don't know about that one either. That probably isn't a good idea. Protagon or Mutagon. If we wanted just raw damage, wouldn't Barbadger be better? Maybe. You don't really need a third slot. Maybe not, but it's probably worth bringing something at the very least. Oh yeah, Meditoads. Spec Medi. Actually, would you run Mega Punch or would you run like Thunderclap or something? Ursol's not bad either. It's 4 times on the effective one. Yeah. Let me have a look at what moves Meditoad has. Meditoad might be like an okay option. Meditoad. Specialization. 1 move is probably what we want. We definitely... Oh, Electro Punch is probably the electric move we want. I guess Mega Punch would work on all of them, but Mega Punch is definitely better for the Ice one. Electro Punch. Electro Punch, Mega Punch. Soulburst Gastro? Not a terrible idea. Being weak to Ice though for the Ice one probably isn't a good idea. And then you're also not resisting the Metal type move either. Yes, the core items should be bans. Let me just go check that really fast actually now that you mention it. Secret ability Terra Claw? Also not a bad idea, but because it doesn't resist metal, maybe not? Wait, does it have Vital Jab actually? Oh no, they aren't banding competitive, damn it. Okay, well right now it looks like they're available in ranked, but they shouldn't be. Because they were introduced in the middle of the season. By the way, Ninja, you don't have to spam. Non-roamer gem reskins plus a roamer reskin would be perfect. I don't know if people want another roamer reskin. That one I'm not sure about. Could be a plushie. That wouldn't be up to me. That would not be up to me. I'll take this one. No. I'll take this one just so I can get clever. Guaranteed. Leader. Yeah, that's what he wants. Eliguana. Eliguana probably isn't as good as you're thinking because you don't resist the electric type move. So like, do you know how like Protagon kind of poops on Eliguana if you land all 10? Yeah. Does the Thunder Weather stop hover? Loomian Thunder Weather. Let me check. Severe thunderstorms. It's been a while since I've actually like used it. Severe thunderstorms. I think it should if it has like the grounding effects. Do they still have that? Oh no, air type Loomians become grounded. I think it should, but I'm not actually sure. It might not be implemented for that. It might be worth looking into that, though. Oh, I said it wouldn't? Oh, okay, then it probably wouldn't be one. Insulated. Oh, insulated. Ooh. That is actually real. But again, you don't resist metal. You don't resist metal, though. Like, if you don't resist metal, I don't know how good it's gonna be. You could have made an art competition about a new anniversary reskin, but you decided to go with that box background. No, it's the profile backgrounds. It's the profile ones. They're not box backgrounds. They're for this. There isn't like a game pass that lets you customize your profile backgrounds. We probably won't do one of those, to be honest. Let me have to put on the Lawn Torch one. The Lawn Torch one is so good. The Lawn Torch one is so good. Very clever Sedimars takes nothing. We can test it. I mean, we have the damage count. Sedimar's ability. Insulated. Very clever, I'm assuming. $96. Clumsy, tender, charred, claws. You don't have like any like good setup option though. Like you've got sharpen, and you have rejuvenate, I guess. That's kind of about it though, right? Yeah, level 55, metal blasts, 100s. Then we have Flare Blasts, Frost Blasts, and Elemental. Okay, okay. It's not too bad. We just can't set up close, so like no peace of mind. I don't think we have anything to set up our range defense, so it's probably not that great. Yeah, I'm gonna time you out, Ninja. I've already told you multiple times to stop spamming. I said you didn't need to spam. Were there any new calls added? There's also like the quantum call, the power call, which were also on the list from way back when. Yeah, I don't think Sedimaz is the play. Ursul and Terraclaw have Vital Jab and tank every hit. Ursul doesn't tank Elemental Burst. We already saw that firsthand. Terraclaw requires Terraclaw requires the secret ability low, right? I guess we could do Ursul. Can we make it bulky enough to live? Doesn't it have the new... Just ignore Frost Blast? True. True. Your snack? Yeah, but your snack does no like damage, so that's probably not that great. Yeah, Shadow Box? Doesn't it have Shadow Box? How much does that do? Elemental Burst... Okay, Elemental Burst does a lot of damage still. If we can get a couple of Shadow Boxes off low, I think it might work. So Shadow Box, Vital. Or would it just be better to run gloves? You just solo the electric one with Memorial? Nice. Memorial could probably work for that one, but I don't know how good it would be for the other ones. Like, the fire one, it definitely doesn't win. Infernix, probably not either. Elemental Burst and the Metal Moves are gonna hit it really hard. Why we're not using Kazune? If I'm gonna make like a tutorial on how to let people beat this raid easy, I don't want to use stuff like Ikazune. Atomic Hog, again, event Loomian low. I want a Loomian that is a lock behind an event or a roamer. Something easy to get their hands on. Ursul's probably fine. The main issue is you probably want to lead off with it. But if you're going to lead off with Ursul, you might as well lead off with Pyrelin, right? We've already got Wrestlin, Ignorant Wrestlin. So maybe... I have actually no idea as to what the last one could be. I guess the last one could just be anything, right? Technically. Playful Copperage to boost the Wrestling? True. True. What Lumens do I have right now? We're putting together a Pyrelin and a Wrestlin. And then other than that, we're just trying to like think of what our last Loomian could be. Just bring another Loomian that hits hard like Banoke. Yeah. Which Loomian would actually hit harder or low? Would Benoki be the right choice there? Actually, yes, Seonite does do pretty well, except from the electric one. The new mount, you have to get it from the raids. There's a 15% chance to get it from the nightmare ones. Oh yeah, not my Seonite. When you beat the nightmare modes, the scientist will give you 5 more boost tokens, and I think it's the frame, the scarb frame you get. Twilight does the raid alone. True. Let me just get one of those really fast. We're so beating this. Do I have the right personality yet? Nope. Of course I don't. Dang it. Okay, we need one more Loomian. I guess this one could also just be whatever. I guess it could just be whatever. What's a Loomian that just hits hard? Like, super hard. I'm trying to enter the raid on my alt, but nothing shows up. Try rejoining, maybe? Meditoad. Yeah, Meditoad is probably just the easiest one, I guess. We'll just do Meditoad. I don't think it really matters. 200, 296, 4. Electro Punch. Or Mega Punch for the Ice one. Very brawny. Clumsy. Tender. Specialization. We can't run gloves, so what else would it run? Oh, give Meditoad Vital Jab, you're so right. Cuffs? No, I think just an Essence is probably the best play. So it'd be like Electric Essence or something. You're not going to want to run Cuffs because you're not running both of these moves at the same time. You're running the Mega Punch one for the Ice Raid. Electro Punch for the other ones. Oh yeah, we are not outspeeding Gardrone. What if it's like +4? Yo, we can live any hits from a +4 Gardrone? Okay, I think we got our last one. Villafodge, no range defense. Might as well run a shield. I don't think we really need to. We're not... Like, this is like our last Loomian that we're using, basically. If they're at +6... Okay, at +6 we can live in Elemental Burst or Metal Blast. And the Flare Blast and Frost Blast have a chance to miss, so we're just gonna get lucky with those. This seems to work. If we have 200 health flow... And very clever. Oh, okay. Is that worth it, Lou? Probably not, right? Because we're giving up a lot of damage for that. I think this very brawny is probably better. This one doesn't really matter too much, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I agree in saying we overhyped this update. I think we posted like 2 tweets about it. It's just that this update would be different. Well, I mean, yet it is different to the normal event. There's nothing to hunt. Like I said early in the stream, people didn't want us to do a nuller hunting event. But now that we've released the event and there isn't nothing to hunt, people want something to hunt now. Shouldn't have promoted like as an event. I mean, it is still an event. It's just not an event that people, I guess, wanted. Like, it is still factually an event. It's here for a limited amount of time. I feel like you should hold polls for this. It might just be a loud minority. Maybe. That's the only issue. It's like really hard to gauge stuff like that. Again, I'll keep like a mental note and I'll bring it up to T-Red and Lando later on. Okay, there's that. Can I get this freaking Pyrolin now? No. No. Great. Why is it limited? Well, you can still get the items. It's just like the raids themselves are limited. The discs are limited. And then also you can get like the mount or saddle, whatever you want to call it, and then like the backgrounds and stuff. I don't think I actually hard to disagree about doing a Soul Burst for Gardrone. I don't think it would have been a good idea to do a limited event Soul Burst for Gardrone. Like locking a adventure Loomian Soul Burst behind an event probably isn't a good idea. Oh yeah, I turned off my camera because I was looking at damage calcs and my fat heads was blocking the majority of it. But yeah, we can turn it back on now. I completely forgot I had my webcam off. I feel like it's gonna be a mini update. I think it's like a mini event. I mean, the terminology is still fine. I think people are just being really nitpicky about that. Will the saddle be obtainable someday, like the Eliguana? I don't know. I really don't. The event is fine. Yeah, the only issue for like the rewards for the raids is we don't have that many items to really award people with. Like, obviously people are gonna want like mints, ability capsules, patches, but we don't have those implemented yet. Like, those are coming with or in Route 9. So like, what else is there to really put in the raid? Boost tokens is a tough one because people are obviously gonna like people have built teams already, or like they are farming teams to beat them easily. So it doesn't matter like how rare the boost tokens are, it's probably not a good idea. Like anything like premium currency wise, I don't know about. Like a daily boost is probably fine. I don't see any issue with that. I don't know how difficult it would be to implement that load, to be honest. What other ideas do you guys have? Was there no nightmare badge? There is a badge if you beat all 3 of the nightmare modes. If you beat all 3 of them, go talk to the NPC again. Could you consider these tweaks per single nightmare raid? At least 3 gummies guaranteed. At least 1 power fruit guaranteed. I don't know about the power fruits. I feel like those should be like somewhat rare at least. Fossilized shards. More gummies is probably fine. I don't really see any downside to that. Let me look what the gummies are set to right now. For the nightmare one, you're guaranteed 1 gummy. You have a 70% chance to get a second gummy, and then you have another 30% chance to get a third gummy. It's like you have 3 rolls for a gummy. I think that's probably fine. Maybe. Just disappointing. I mean, yeah, I can understand why. I don't know why people were expecting another hunting event low when people have very vocally been against us doing another hunting event. So I'm not sure why people thought we were going to do another one. Make the raid Loomian catchable. That's not a bad idea. I don't know if like we have it set up low for the race to let you catch them, so I'm not sure like how long that would do, or how long that would take for us to implement. Oh, dang, this might take me a while to get this one. The update would have been a 10 out of 10 if they added even a trash reskin. But again, Ender, like I mentioned like multiple times on the stream already, before this event went live, people were very vocal about not wanting another hunting event. Especially like having it like all, it's not exactly back to back with the Loomian event, but it is pretty close to back to back. Your selective hearing, I'm telling you, man, like with the amount of Discord servers I'm in and like the replies to Twitter, people really were vocal about not wanting another hunting event. I think it, honestly, I think it would have gone either way. If we released the event with no reskins, people were going to, I don't want to say complain, but I just don't have another word, but people are going to complain about not having a reskin. But I guarantee you, if we release this event with reskins to hunt for, people would also complain about there being a reskin again. Especially if like they're like rare. Most of the complaining I see is like the events take time from the main updates, but they just don't, though. They just don't. Like they take almost next to nothing away from main updates. If anything, it just gives people something to do while they wait for the actual story updates. I think if you label it as a content update, I mean it physically is an event though. Maybe we probably could have said like mini events, like maybe. But I mean technically, like terminology wise, event still makes sense for what this is. Okay, there we are, finally. My gosh, that took a long time. Is apprehension the right ability? I forgot about the ability. What does apprehension turn into? No, it's Guardian? No. Ireland. This turns into Fanning Flame, that's the one that we actually wanted. We can rally low for a better UP. This one kind of has bad UPs. It's only the range defense, it's probably fine. Okay, next up plan. What was the wrestling? Brawny? Okay. I honestly probably already have one of those. They're both ace. Okay. Which Vari evolves into ignorance? Is it apprehension again? No, that's aggressive, so we want Guardian this time. Okay, Guardian this time, Len. This event would have been 10 out of 10 if we had all of the event Soul Burst raids. I guess that actually wouldn't be like too bad, because we already have one set up. Yo, Jimmy, if I can ask, what's the next update for Loomian Legacy? I have no idea. So we just gotta wait and see, man. I can't really like say anything about like stuff like that, because like some of the updates like I'm not like super involved in. Like for this one I was like obviously like pretty heavily involved, because like the raids, I make the raids, like stats and stuff, and I give a lot of info to Tibradem. Halloween. I guess Halloween would technically be next if we don't have I grabbed the wrong one. If we don't have Route 9 out by Len. Yeah, that's the one we want. We don't want this Vari. Yeah, there we are. Sweet Retreat? I don't think we're doing Sweet Retreat this year, to be honest. Nova. I don't think every event needs to be capture events. I think raid events are fine. I honestly think the main issue for like these type of events are they're either really difficult for people or they're too easy for people. Like for right now, because I don't have anything for the raid, I have to rally to get them. I also have the stupid arrow stuck on my screen. But if you already have all of the PvP technically ready Loomians, the event, like the raids are pretty easy. I think the raids would be a lot better and more replayable if it was like a rental team maybe. But yeah, what which version of the Gardrone do you think is easiest to beat? Like the ice, fire, or electric one? I would say ice one, right? Ice, of course. Okay, ice. Even with the bigger health multiplier. We give the ice one like way more health than the other ones. Ice and then fire, that's what I thought. The electric one is definitely the hardest one. Having metal, electric, and an ancient like coverage is pretty strong. Okay, nice. No, we want Guardian, not that one. Your Fishgana solos the fire one? Nice. I don't know how. Does Fishgana have soft water? It actually might. Oh wait, we get Peace of Mind soft water? Eliguana solos all of them. The it technically might, but you're gonna be like really careful with the metal type move. It probably isn't guaranteed. Yeah, all of the Gardrones have levitates. All of them. So evil for the hover? Well, if they didn't have hover, they would be way easier, if we're being honest, like, way too easy. Could Plasmoth work for the fire and ice one? Plasmoth is weak to ice, so probably not that one. The fire one, I guess, maybe. The issue is, Gardrone has a lot of range defense. So you probably would want a melee attacker instead, like Meditoad, I guess. You have SWAT. Does anybody like want to test if you can use SWAT against the Gardrone? I think wait, doesn't Sedimars have SWAT? You might be able to use SWAT Sedimars with Earthquake. Although Sedimars isn't like the greatest against the Gardrones, to be honest. Not resisting like the metal type move really sucks. Because that thing nukes if it clicks it. You really want to avoid the Gardrone clicking its spread move. Shardstorm is obtainable from what? From what, a manual? Oh! Devious Landslide Venelon. Venelon doesn't have a piece of mind though, does it? Doesn't SWAT just remove the air typing? It should remove hover, I think, as well, but I might be wrong. Actually, you might be right, it might just be for air. Shardstorm, I believe, has a 100's strength. I can quickly double check though. 100. It has 90% accuracy, 100 strength. It's kind of like what's a similar move? What is this? Like, kind of like Nova? No, not Nova. Radiant Rush, but it hits both opponents. Will we get ability changing items in the future? Yes. Like, I think those will be coming with Route 9. All they should be. Guardian. Okay, nice. We got the Wrestling. So next up, we want... This arrow is driving me crazy, man. Next up, we want Meditoad. We wanted a very brawny one. Will we ever get items to devolve? No, I don't think that's really necessary. Also, I can imagine there being like bugs, like the Prevos keeping the moves that the evolutions get that they shouldn't have. It would just be like a lot of chaos. I have a lot of Meditoads, so I should have a very brawny one, right? Somewhere. Oh, I forgot. It keeps putting me to the beginning. That's really annoying. Okay, very brawny. Specialization. Okay, that works. Give me that. Oh wait, we need the... How do we get Pyralon again? I think we need a sturdy one, don't we? Electric Essence. And... okay, let's do the TPs now. Call. Yeah, I don't think I have Call anymore. Yeah, 200, 200, 96. Okay, there's the Meditoad done. You just need Electro Punch. Okay, there's that one. You are Wrestling. What did Wrestling once again? Okay, the same. It already outspeeds the Gardrone. Okay. And then lastly, the Pyralon. I think this just wanted max range defense. I think it was that, or was it 32 speed? 32 speed to outspeed the Gardrone, and then the rest into range defense. Do you think these can be solo? If you get lucky with Pyralon, probably yes. You probably want to do these with a teammate, Lou. I mean, yeah, you like I said, you can do them solo, like Pyroland probably can solo them, but I don't know if it's worth it with how long it would take you to do. Okay, let's drop you off. How do we get wrestling again? It's been a while. How do we have to like one-shot the heavy bag? Is that how you do it? Gym rats. Don't I have to one-shot that heavy bag? Oh, have Vari defeat it. Okay. Are the Rays gonna have the disc, backgrounds, the saddle, or the more? There's the discs, the backgrounds you get for beating all of them. The saddle is there as well. It's a 15% chance for the nightmare ones. You just tested it when you slap down the Gardrone. When you slap down Gardrone's type changes. Wait, I just tested it. When you slap down Gardrone's type change item, it keeps the type until it switches out, but the visual changes stay the same. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't one-shot it. Oh, perfect. Let me screenshot that really fast. Okay, we can switch into Vari now. The one-shot is not necessary? Yeah. I just wanted to get it weak enough. Don't I have to knock it out with Vari? Oh my gosh, I have made a mistake. I have made a huge mistake. It does no damage! The item should be immune. Is that the one in the raid, or is that like the PvP one, amigo? Like, are you battling against someone, or are you battling the raid one? Yeah, I'm doing literally no damage. The item should not be immune to Barter and Slapdown. If the Gardrone doesn't have the held items for PvP, it should lose the typing immediately. I would say. Bro, those are crits. I'm gonna be here all freaking day. You soloed all 3 normal... I mean, the normal ones aren't too difficult. The nightmare ones are like the actual challenge. What Loomian law are you using to solo them? What are the odds for the strong magnet? Let's see. For the strong magnet, you have... yes, this one. For the strong magnet, you have a 60% chance to get a strong magnet, and then you have another 30% chance to get one as well. There are like multiple drop tables for them. Let me quickly get this. Documents. Gardrone raids. Oh. Okay. I think we should get our wrestling now. I didn't need a melee move or brawler move equipped, right? No. Please evolve into the right one, please. Okay. I'll have to redo all of this. Damn it. So for the normal one... Yeah, I don't have the set details. I need to like redo all of it. Okay, we don't need adaptive assaults. Okay, wrestling obtained. In testing, Gardrone doesn't lose its hype immediately, but after it switches out, it does. Yeah, I DM'd that to Tiberdem. That is a bug. It should lose the typing immediately. The saddle you can get from the raid is Valen's. I think someone was running around with it earlier. I don't know if they're in my server or not anymore, though. Okay, on this one now. Ugh. Pyroland. Oh, we need a wand. Do I have an extra wand? I think I went past it. I've got two. Okay, we got an extra wand. We can do it. When will Gardrone get the moves it has in the raids? It will get some of them with the new season or the next season. Elemental Burst is gonna be saved for a while. It'll probably eventually get like the blaster moves, but I'm not sure when. I'm not sure if it's gonna get Shard Storm Gamer. That one was like, whenever we do a raid Loomian, I like to have the raid Loomian know at least one move that can hit both of the opponents. And we don't have one for Gardrone, so I had to make a new one. What accent do I have? British, I guess. What's the base power? 100s. The strength is 100, the accuracy is 90. And the energy cost I think is 55 right now. It doesn't have any secondary effects, it just does damage. But it hits both of the opponents. Something will probably get Shatterstorm eventually, I just don't know what or when. So we'll have to wait and see. How to get Elemental Burst? Gardrone will get it later on just as a normal move, like every other move it learns. The shop UI low for that screen just doesn't have enough area to show you how much you're going to spend on it. Let Gardrone have it so I can miss. Maybe at some points. Maybe at some points. Change Quantum Core to Life Orb. We don't have Life Orb in the game though, so I feel like it'd be a little bit weird to introduce it to Gardrone like that first. How do I do this again? Do I have to drop? Oh, it's been a while. What do you mean, bro? Oh, I have to run over it, not interact with them. Okay, got it. How long has it been since Pyramind was introduced? It's been a while, right? I'm pretty sure it's been a while. Okay, now that we've gotten these Loomians once, that means I gotta go get them again. All the alt accounts. Great. Oh wait, I probably should have done that both at once then. Oh wait, never mind. I don't have... The smoke already went. Here's the Gardrone saddle, by the way, or the Valen saddle. It's like a hot air balloon. This is the one you get from the raids. You threw me off guard with Elemental Burst Gardrone. Your paw Malevowax, yep. I also gave it Elemental Burst for... well, I mean, obviously, It's quite literally all of the elemental versions. And then also it's like Azeroth. Like there's some Loomians that would just completely blow through the raids, like Solbus, Krakaloa, Malevo Wax. I guess you could say Revenine. Quantum Core being Energy Orb is very boring. I mean, I just don't really know what else to make it low, is the problem. So, like, that was the original idea. I can always change it later on. I'm not saying I can't. It's just that it's just being introduced. Oh yeah, Flare Blasts. Probably not worth it. Rejuvenate. Fire Breath. Peace of Mind. What was the last move I wanted again? I need Power Fruits. Boom Bash, right? I think I wanted Boom Bash. The Power Core is Power Cuffs. Oh, Mystic... I don't know about Mystic Wand. Mystic Wand is very good. Like, Sorchi has Mystic Wand because Sorchi sucks. Gardrone isn't bad, so I don't know how I feel about giving it like a OP item like that. Mystic Wand increases Sorchi's range, attack, and range defense stat by 50%. So it basically has a free piece of mind for having the item. So, yeah. 50? Yeah, 50%. It's kind of like the Restrictive Shield and Specialty Goggles, but you get none of the drawback. You can still use support moves, and you aren't locked into an item. Or a move, I mean. Power... Only 21? Bro, these things are expensive as heck. Quite OP? Yep. Solchi is actually, like, pretty decent again. But you have to remember, Solchi has, like, not the greatest stats, because it's a 525 base stat Loomian. Solchi needs a Soul Burst. I mean, maybe eventually. I don't really know what I would do low for the Soul Burst. Like, how can I make the Soul Burst good enough so it's better than the wand, but not, like, broken? Give it speed and MD. What does MD mean? Mints are coming with Route 9. Ability capsules might as well. I'm not entirely too sure about those ones, though, compared to mints. Just pull a Mega Blaziken and keep the same ability, the same as the secret ability, and make it a glass cannon. But it already is kind of a glass cannon, though. Oh, I guess now it isn't with the range defense buff now. I'll have to think about that one a little bit more. Okay, 50, 50. Pep Jab? I think that's all we needed for this one. And then Boom Bash. Okay. Electro. Okay, you're set up. You need health amulets. Wrestling wants gloves. Okay, and I think that is all we need. Well, I guess let's just go give it a try. Let's see if I can solo them. There isn't anything else I needed, right? It was just that. I mean, planning to make a video about the raid. Yeah, I always do. I always like to make videos going over how to beat the raids. With like one of the easiest teams that you can get your hand on. This is probably the easiest team that you can get your hands on. Like, obviously there are things like Rimmuline, Mutagon, Ikizune, but those are a lot harder to get. Let's see if I can solo the Ice-type one. Next season, can you make Lyricat one-shot every Loomian? I'll think about it. Gemstone Scarb. For reskin? If enough people want it, I mean, I can see us doing that as like a part 2. So, I guess we gotta wait and see for that one. Meditoad Restrictive Shield go crazy? We probably just want damage low. You're not wrong though, Restrictive Shield is really good. Garbantis, come on man, stop throwing. Bro, just use Clay Slap, like come on, dude. I got frozen immediately, bro, chill. Yeah, so we want a Peace of Mind twice. Then we want a Fire Breath. Is a Green Arrow Warrior? Yeah. And now I'm getting targeted. Bro, this Gardrone sucks. Go after the teammate, man. Go after the teammate, please. Yeah, we don't want to go for more Peace of Minds. We want to knock out the first health bar. We want him to get rid of our stat increases first. Yeah, us being frozen sucks. My range attack stat is now just neutral, basically. That is so awesome. Is Zulong losing Fire Breath? Yes, with the next season. Okay, Garbantis is down. Nice. The Gardrone has 90 fall speed. It's level 55. I haven't been paying attention. Have I been outspeeding the Gardrone? I better have been, right? You have to run Dusts. Dust isn't terrible either. Yeah, Dust isn't terrible either. Health Amulet or Dust is fine. Dust might be better. But like for Health Amulet, like there's like a decent chance that you just don't get hit with a status ailment low. So if that happens, then Dust does nothing. Health Amulet is always going to do something low. I'm going for a rest here. Can I give Ogre Stratagem? No? I'm gonna say no to that one. I mean, yeah, it's like a mini event, Lugo. It's a mini event. We don't want to do like another hunting event because people voice their concerns about having so many hunting events. But now that we've released the event and there isn't anything to hunt, now that tone has shifted. It's now like, okay, we want something to hunt for. So there might be a part 2 with something to hunt for, we'll see. If enough people want something to hunt for, it shouldn't be too difficult to implement it, clearly. Will Gardrone get the new moves? It's getting some moves. It's not getting all of like the ones that this raid has, for example. I should probably hit it. I'm gonna wait. I'm only Iguana to hit it to get rid of my stat increases. God damn it, Iguana. God damn it. Love the Brick Bronze videos, still watch them to this day. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, I mean, those are so old. Why is Zulong losing Fire Breath? It just doesn't necessarily need it. And for what Zulong is based on dragon-wise, it technically shouldn't have it anyway. You are throwing if I don't give Marafe that shatter move? I mean, Marafe will probably get it. I don't see why not. The Iguana didn't take it down to lower health bar. Are you kidding me? I gotta waste energy now to get it down to remove my stat increases? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Okay, now I need to spam the living heck out of Pom. How do you unlock the other difficulties? You need to beat the first 3 normal difficulties and talk to the NPC, and then you unlock them. I can go for 1, maybe 2 Peace of Minds and then it rejuvenates. Did they make the bot teammates use terrible moves? No. Their AI isn't like horrendous. It's not the best, obviously. But they're just using like random stuff. I don't think we've actually like changed the teammate at all for like ever since we introduced them. Yeah, Lucas is just here now, just watching the show. We'll go for a heal. I really need to go for a rest, but knowing my luck, I'm gonna get critical hit. Does it actually wait? If I go for a rest and get critical hitted, does it actually matter? Would it do more damage to me if it critical hits me when I rest versus if I don't rest? Wouldn't it technically be the same? I don't know how that works. Gem sculpts would be cool. I mean, I can bring it up to Lando and Tiberdem, see what they say. Like I said, if enough people want there to be a gem reskin to hunt for, I mean, it's likely we could potentially just do it as like a part 2. Again, though, the main reason, I feel like I've said this like 20 times already, the reason why we didn't do a reskin of hunting event was because people voiced their concerns about having so many of them, especially back to back. What would be the right word for it? Like, what do you call it when like you do something so many times you get like exhausted of it? Burnout? Maybe burnout works? I think there's another word though that I was thinking of. Fatigue. Yeah, there's like a hunting fatigue. People are voicing their complaints or concerns that they were like so fatigued of hunting events. So we decided to do like a mini event where you don't have to hunt for anything. But now that we've done it, obviously we know that people want stuff to hunt now. Who's people? I'm in quite a few Loomian discords, and then like from the replies on Twitter, like the YouTube comments, especially like in live streams for events. Like I'm pretty sure the last, like for the Lumunity event update, there were a lot of people in my YouTube chat like saying, oh, more things to hunt for, like reskins wise. It's just like everything from everywhere in general. just only listen to my opinion because I have the best takes. I don't know about that one. Always either. Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. Awesome. I really think we're just like in a situation where nobody's gonna be happy. Let's be honest. If we were doing an event, if we don't do a reskin, people are gonna want a reskin. If we do an event and we add a reskin, people are gonna say, "Ooh, another reskin that I gotta spend money to get now." Obviously, what people want is very clear. It's not an event. It's not any mini updates. It's Route 9. But Route 9 is gonna take time, so we're giving people these events to give them something to do while they wait for Route 9. Yeah, people will complain no matter what. And honestly, if we're being honest, even if Route 9 releases, people are gonna complain and say, "Wow, that's it," after they just auto-click through all of the dialogue. Like, wow, I got through it in 10 minutes, that's it? There really isn't any winning. I heard the mention of gem sculpts. Just wanted to say this event is great. I just think something to hunt in any way, even if you got it from the raise, would be cool. Yeah, I think that's just what most people have been saying since the event has released. Why does it say Eliguan has +4 range defense, range attack? That dude is dead. That dude ain't here with us anymore. Let's go for another. I guess we'll go for a rest here. Don't critical hit me, I swear. Don't critical hit me, man. I'm so close. Oh no! Oh! Wouldn't it make sense then to release both a raid and a reskin? Well, no, because like I said before, people, like, from people's voice, like, voicing their concerns, when people found out that we're doing a anniversary event, the initial response that I saw from the majority of people were, "I don't want to hunt for something again after the immunity events." Because if you think about the gem reskins, the rarest reskin is what? The Sapphire gem reskin? Which I think was like, what, 1 in 10,000? Which is pretty rare. Okay, I need to go for another rejuvenate now. Okay, go for a rest now. Can we add a move like Gravity? Not for a long time, most likely. Not for a while. Okay, I'm fully set up. We gotta start doing some damage. So yeah, Pyrolin can 1v1 the Ice Gardrone. Oh, big damage. Are there gonna be any other gimmicks? Probably not. Probably just Soul Burst. I don't know if we need like any mechanic gimmicks like Z crystals or Z moves. Yeah, I'll let them know, Cosmic. I'll let them know. Please add a Nightmare badge. There is a badge for beating the Nightmare modes. You have to talk to the NPC again. Do I have it equipped? I don't. Don't Soul moves. I mean, Soul moves, I guess, kind of out of Z moves, but he means like more stuff like that. Okay. Badge. Where is it? There. This is the badge you get for beating all three... No. Oh, no. This is for beating all three of the normal difficulty ones. And then for the frame... is this one. You get the frame for beating all of the nightmare modes. That's what you get. I don't know if Gardrone needs Zip Zap. Gardrone is already getting like so many moves, I really don't know if it needs that. Okay, we probably just want to farm the ice one for now, until I get the good stuff, you know. Let me try the other Loomians though. I want to see how well these guys do. Don't listen to Cosmic. Wait, please tell the devs a lot of people want to have something to hunt. I know the main issue is people are always going to be... Oh, the Boneki gave it -1 melee defense. Oh my gosh, that is actually huge. The main issue is people are always obviously going to be split. There's always going to be like some of the community that don't want reskins and some of the community that do want reskins. So I mean, we're never going to make everyone happy. It's kind of impossible to do that. I don't agree, Foot. I don't think Gardrone needs Zip Zap, to be honest. I can think about it, but I don't think it's guaranteed to happen. If it still sucks after, like, the new moves it gets, maybe then. Well, I mean, again, though, I'm just cause, like, before the update dropped, it was, like, kind of the opposite. A lot of people were not wanting reskins, but now that it's, like, confirmed that there aren't any reskins in the event, now it's flip-flopped to the other side. So, is it just people... Is it, like, just a loud... I think someone said it earlier in the chat. Like, is it just a loud minority that are voicing their concerns? Okay, wrestling is pretty good. If we can, like, avoid getting hit a bunch, wrestling is great. Okay, let's try Meditoad. Oh, I don't have Mega Punch, I have Electro Punch. If you're gonna use gloves wrestling, the gloves don't do anything unless you have a full moveset. Oh, yeah! Whoops. I forgot about that. I need to give it all of his moves back again. I'm a freaking idiot. I completely forgot. Well, good job you guys told me, because I would have not remembered. I was like, oh, you're doing pretty good. I guess it works. I guess it works. Okay, the ice... I'm not gonna lie, the ice Gardrone might be a little bit too easy. I think the only way, though, that we could have made the ice Gardrone not the easiest by far was to maybe combine all of the Gardrones into one raid. So, like, it's a cycle. Like, the first health bar, or, like, maybe every turn, it switches what typing it is. I think that is quite literally the only way we could have made the Ice Gardrone not be the easiest to beat. Okay, I think we have to forfeit this one. They're already set up. I don't think we're getting through them. Your internet disconnected as I was about to kill the nightmare. That is really unfortunate. Okay, you need moves. Driving Force, Blaze Punch, Body Slam. Perfect. Let's try again. I mean, yeah, it's fine to have an easy one. But I mean, like, maybe there could have been, like, a better idea to, like... Oh, but it would have taken longer to set up that raid, because it would have new mechanics. So, I don't know. No, Vesperado does not need a power ability. Okay. Power Claws would probably be better than the old ability, right? Sharp Claws? I think it might be. Like, Phantom Slash would be just strong. Maybe it... No, I think it would have been stronger, right? Maybe. I mean, yeah, it has an Awakening, but I mean Sharp Claws, obviously. Damn. Right now, I really wish Wrestling had Pep Jab. That would be so awesome. Ow. Okay, I think this is actually what I should have been doing. Wrestling is not the lead Loomian. Obviously, Pyrolin is the lead Loomian, but Wrestling is great to save for last, to be honest, because I guess we ignore all of the range attack and defense increases. So I should be doing Meditoad first. Soul Burst Vesperado, but it looks like Manbat from Batman. Or Narfuga from Monster Hunter. That could be cool. I think we had like a design made a long time ago for Vesperado, but I don't know if we're gonna go that route whenever we do decide to give it a Soul Burst. Yeah, I feel like Wrestling did a little bit worse that time. You could always give it Pep Jab. I don't know about that. Okay, that's good damage. That's really good damage. Oh, under -1 melee defense? Love to see it. Oh, and this Usenet has bait? Oh, okay, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, nice. Oh, they got rid of their stat drop, damn it. Yeah, Moriel is probably fine for the ice one. Actually, probably good for the electric one. Might be decent for the ice one, but it's probably really bad for the fire one. But yeah, Moriel probably works. I think honestly Moriel works for a lot of the raids. Yeah, Meditoad is putting in the work, Lois. Definitely hitting hard. Can you bless me with luck on my Rainbow Sawchi hunt? Are you talking about the Rainbow Wisp? Well, good luck, man. Is that what RW means? Rainbow Wisp? Ow. Oh my gosh. Eliguana, you are super screwing me here, man. What are you doing? Eliguana, I swear. You did no damage! This Eliguana sucks. Lucas? Is this Lucas? Lucas, your team sucks, man. Your team is so bad. You better paralyze it or something. No critical hit? No critical hit. Oh, okay, I'm still alive. And I'm still boosting the freaking Eliguana. It would be dead by now, if he didn't freaking steal my stat increases. Okay. Rip your stats, bozo. All the stat increases you stole from me? Great, they're all gone. Thanks, man. That's what that is what you deserve, honestly. You deserve that. You deserve that. Do you think I can get Peace of Minds off? Hopefully I can. I need a few of them. Okay, that does a little bit of damage. Just don't use Elemental Burst, please. Don't use Elemental. Okay, actually, here's a question, because I haven't played Scarlet and Violet yet. What do Pokemon do for their event raids? Like, whenever they introduce, like, a limited time raid, what do they do for that? Is there any way to prevent that? Just don't battle with Lucas. Just battle with, like, a human teammates. Rejuvenates. What are your thoughts on the event? I mean, I like the event, but obviously I'm biased because I have really wanted these items for a long time. Like, I made these items, like, what, 2.5, 3 years ago? They have been in the works for a long time. They give them max stats, max levels. Oh, they'll let you catch them, and they're, like, PvP ready. Maybe. I mean, obviously it wouldn't, like, be enough. But I mean, that would be kind of cool for, like, these events, letting you actually capture the Gardrones. Do the Pokemon raids, though, come with, like, maxed EVs, or is it just IVs, and you gotta do the EV training yourself? I would assume you gotta do the EV training yourself, but, like, maybe the IVs are perfect. It's max IVs? Okay. I guess that wouldn't be too bad to do. I don't think we would implement it in, like, this event, though, because I don't know how difficult or how time-consuming it would take us to implement a capturing feature. Because I don't know if we got it set up yet or not. Okay, I need to heal again. We also do no damage. I gotta set up more peace of minds. The event raids also give you ability capsules, which is used incentive. Yeah, I mean, obviously I want to do, like, ability capsules or patches as well, and mints. I would actually want to put them in raids, but I don't think it's a good idea to implement them in event raids first. There should be, like, a way to get them in the real game first, and then the event raids, or just raids in general, are, like, another option to get them. The main issue is that we just don't have Route 9. Like, after Route 9 comes out and we get, like, mints and stuff, I mean, that is gonna be huge. Let's go for a rest here. What are the rates? If you're doing the normal difficulties, there's an 8% chance to get the saddle. If you're doing the nightmare modes, it's a 15% chance. Let's go for Palm again. For ability capsules, you need to make a battle facility to get them. Probably not. We could just make them items or something. I don't know. Like, it would probably be fine to get them from raids. Maybe, if they're, like, rare enough. I don't know. We gotta wait and see, I guess, for that. Okay, I'm at +6. Is that fine now? Can I finally get rid of the Gardrone? I feel like I should probably heal, but because I outspeed it, I'm gonna go for a Fire Breath. Come on, baby. Yeah, okay, I can two-shot it. That's fine. Okay, I think we win. Come on, give me the saddle, baby. Give me the saddle. How do you think mints will affect the trading community? Values are gonna obviously change a little bit, but I don't have any, like, say on that. That's all community driven. What do the quantum and power cores do? Quantum core is Quantum core is energy orb, and power core is power cuffs. What type does Gardrone become? Oh, they don't become a typing. Their colors change just to like show you that they're holding the item. Just bring back reskins. I am telling you, that is probably not a good idea. I really don't think that's a good idea. Like, yeah, I do think the trading community is honestly kind of a joke for like how rare some things are. I don't think the answer is bringing them back. Best nature for Scarb. I guess it depends like what item you're running. The different type ones might have like a better personality, but I'm not sure. They just came out. Nimble Smart is probably fine if you want like just a basic attacking one. What do you mean, Cofish? At this point, if you're seeing people asking for special reskins to be brought back, that's how you know it's not the majority speaking. I mean, yeah, but that's one person saying that. Voltaic? How do you say that? Google Translate. Voltaic. English.
Voltaic.
Voltaic. Okay, it's voltaic. Damn, Meditoad put in pretty good work. Dang. Voltaic. Yeah, Metal Electric is pretty good, especially with Hover. Like, Metal Ice isn't terrible. Like, whenever Morpheza was running around rampant, Ice Gardrone would have actually been a pretty good check or counter to it. The Fire one, there's already a lot of really good Fire types. And we've already got a Fire Metal type with Serenite, so I don't know how good the Fire Metal one would have been, to be honest. But it is a Fire and Metal type that isn't quad weak to Earth. You know? Metal Ice with Hover is immune to all of the hazards. Okay. But the Fire one is immune to the hazards, and it melts Ice Cold traps. I still think it takes a little bit of damage low, but it's quad resisted. You know what I mean. Live it, nice. So, I mean, yeah, it still takes damage. Ooh! Did I get a critical hit? What happens? Why did I do so much there? Okay, Pyrolin, I need you to two-shot it. I just need you to two-shot it. That's all I need. Maybe a one-shot? Oh, that's all I need, baby. That's all I need. Power Core, Gummy, Shard. Yes! We got the saddle, baby. How much do I weigh? I actually haven't weighed myself for a while. The last time I checked, I was 205. I am probably, like, maybe like I might have gone back up to 210, but I think I'm probably like still around the same weight. I haven't been like hardcore trying to lose weight for a while. Yeah, shards are on these. Shards are always in the nightmare raids because they're technically corrupted. I think for the shards, there's like a 35% chance to get them. I'm heavily in UNM 19. I mean, no, nothing wrong with that low. Also, like, your height is taken into account as well. Like, I'm 6 foot flat. So, like, if you're taller, then it's bound to happen, or it's a lot easier to get heavier. Saddle. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, the same height? I mean, it's fine. You're 3'11", you on 6 foot. I mean, I usually just tell people, how many inches is it in a foot again? I've been telling people I'm 5'12". That just means 6 foot, right? Or have I been making myself shorter? Have I been just making myself shorter for no reason? 12 inches, okay. So yeah, so if I tell people I'm 5'12", that would just mean I'm 6'1". I just don't really care enough. W saddle. I mean, hey, the saddle is awesome. The remodels are also pretty cool. Can we get Power Claw on Corrupted? I don't want to give everything Power Claw just because we have the ability now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if a Corruptedon would use it, to be honest, because it is primarily a range attacker. A singular Loomian has it? Oh, and? Doesn't like one Loomian have hover? Or is there another one I'm forgetting about? Oh, okay. What is there left for us to grind in the raids? I think we have everything, like, important, right? We got the saddle, we did the quest to beat all of them, we got the badge, we got the frame, we got the 10 boost tokens, saddle... Yeah, I think we got everything important. Now it would just be like, we can do the raid a bunch if we want, like, shards, free gummies, but I think gummies are honestly fine just to get from the Battle Coliseum. Cores. We don't necessarily need a lot of the core items though. Oh, power fruits. Power fruits isn't a bad shout. Power fruits are really expensive everywhere else. We can get like a lot of the core items, but I already have a bunch of them. I don't think I need any more. Oh, the discs. The discs. Quantum core, power core. I've got at least one of all of the discs now. I think this is all of them. Right? Quantum power and the type ones. Power core, quantum type. Yeah. So I got at least one of all of the discs, which is cool. I mean, the discs are pretty cool. Whenever I'm doing like Gardrone showcases, I'm probably going to capture a Gardrone in the specific discs that I want the typing to be. I think tomorrow I'm probably gonna stream, probably making PvP sets for the Gardrones, I guess. Ugh, but it is like half midnight for me, so I'm probably gonna call it there for the stream. Okay, that Pyrolon is freaking out. That's my Pyrolon. But yeah, I'm gonna leave off here, okay? I'll see you big noobs later.